Hey, it's Liz with Lawsuit Tracker. So you're involved in a large lawsuit, suboxone, ozempic, depo, provera, and you want to know about the costs and expenses for this type of lawsuit. So attorneys work on a contingency basis. They work for free on the case up until the point of settlement. Should settlement be reached, they get a percentage of that settlement. So any costs and expenses, because clients do not pay anything up front or out of pocket, the law firm pays up front. Should settlement be reached, the costs and expenses come out of the client's percentage of the settlement. Costs and expenses are going to vary widely depending on your specific case. So typically the main factors are medical records and filing fees in court. For your personal medical records, how extensive are they, how many years do they span, so on and so forth. That's going to affect how much they cost to get. And then with the filing fees in court, it really does depend. So typically, it's $405 to file a case in federal court, unless, like in the suboxone lawsuit, the judge puts out an order saying you can mass file. In the suboxone lawsuit, he said, okay, you can have up to 100 people in a group filing. So that takes your cost for filing from $405 to $4.05, which is a pretty significant jump. Another factor, like we're seeing in the depo provera case, is the judge said, hey, you can go straight to filing right into the MDL. Typically, you have to be filed in state court and then transferred over into the MDL, which has different court fees associated with it. So if something like that comes up, then it's already cheaper. So when you're asking about costs and expenses, it truly is impossible for us to tell you because we don't know. There's so many outside variables that could influence that. In my opinion, if you're involved in an MDL, it's because you've been severely injured in some way and they're worth pursuing. Of course, it's up to you to make that decision. And once you get assigned to your attorney, you can always try to ask them or say, hey, depending on where the MDL is in the process, what's kind of typical, what have you seen based off what I'm telling you. But the answer, honestly, very well, maybe we don't know until we start pulling records and getting them and seeing what the judge says. Let me know if you have any questions about anything regarding multi-district litigations, MDLs. Be happy to answer.